Mataji, kindly display. Hare Krishna. Welcome to morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Kaustubha Krishna Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. His Grace Ramkripa Prabhuji will be reading the Namamrita, followed by Srila Prabhupada quote, followed by Srila Prabhupada Leela Amrit. Thereafter, Her Grace Sadhu Sevani Mataji will be reciting the slokas. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितमेन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। His divine guest, His divine guest, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। His Holiness गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। His Holiness भक्ति आश्रय वैष्णव स्वामी महाराज की जय। His Grace शिक्षा गुरु रूपविलास प्रभु की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री नामामृता, the nectar of the holy name. One may chant the name of the form of the Lord to which one is attracted under the guidance of pure devotee of that particular form of the Lord. Although the chanting the name Krishna under the guidance of pure devotee of Krishna is especially recommended. The transcendental holy name of the Lord may be heard and chanted accordingly to the attraction of the devotee. One may chant the holy name of the Lord Krishna, or one may chant the holy name of Lord Rama or Narsimha Deva. Ramadi Murtisu Kala Niyamena Tistran. Bhagavad Gita 5.39. The Lord has innumerable forms and names, and devotees may meditate upon a particular form and chant the name of according to his attraction. The best course is to hear the holy name, form, and so on from the pure devotee of the same standard as oneself. In other words, one who is attracted to Krishna should chant and hear from other pure devotees who are also attracted to Lord Krishna. The same principle applies for devotees attracted by Lord Rama, Lord Narasimha, and other forms of the Lord. Because the Krishna is the ultimate form of the Lord, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. It is best to hear about the Lord Krishna's name, form, and pastimes from a realized devotee who is particularly attracted by the form of the Lord Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavatam, great devotees like Sukadeva Goswami have specifically described the Lord Krishna's holy name from form and qualities. Srimad Bhagavatam 7.5.23 and 24. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada quote, 3rd February. You said that your job is Maya, but you must know that Maya is illusion. As soon as there is absence of Krishna consciousness, that is Maya. But you are working just to help and push Krishna's interest. Therefore, it is not Maya. Anything used in Krishna's consciousness is real renouncement. Letter to Jai Govinda, February 3rd, 1970. Hare Krishna. Srila Leelamrita. Short and stocky Dr. Shastri, just beginning his career in Ayurvedic medicine, was an active young man fascinated by Abhay's purity and his vision of the Lord movement for distributing India's culture. Older men like tall Suave Ramchandran Heharan Mitra, a utensil shopkeeper who wrote a poetry and wore a white Nehru cap, also wanted to learn more about Lord Chaitanya from Abhay. Dr. Malik, who was the Gita Mandir secretary, and Dr. Siddhi from the university, along with their wives, and sincerely approached Abhay after his talk and asked him, please to visit Jhansi again. Abhay had come to them not as a pharmaceutical salesman or as a man with family concerns, but purely as a devotee of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Although the specific applications of Krishna consciousness as given by Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati were new to his audience, these teachings had interested them, and the more Abhay had expressed these teachings and spoken of his ambitions for spreading Krishna's message, the more his hearers had encouraged him. Several of them had suggested he conduct his mission in Jhansi, and they had promised to help him. Dr. Shastri had even invited Abhay to come live with him. He would introduce Abhay to important citizens and arrange for lectures in the various meetings places of Jhansi. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Bhagavad Gita 18.13. Panchayetani Mahabhao Karanani Nibodhame Sankhye Kritante Proktani Siddhaye Sarva Karmanam. Translation. O mighty armed Arjuna, according to the Vedanta, there are 5 causes for the accomplishment of all action. Now learn of these from me. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.15.14. Tasmai jaharadannado haimam vira varasanam varuna salila shravam atapatram shashi prabham. Translation. The great sage continued, my dear Vidura, Kuvera presented the great king Prithu with a golden throne. The demigod Varuna presented him with an umbrella that constantly sprayed fine particles of water and was as brilliant as the moon. Hare Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 5.118. Mandira Kariya Raja Seva Chalaila Sakshi Gopala Bali Tara Nama Khyati Haila. Translation. The king constructed a nice temple and regular service was executed. Gopala became very famous under the name of Sakshi Gopal, the witness Gopal. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Ras Bihari ki jai, Lalita Sakhi Vishakha ki jai, Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Bhakta Hanuman ki jai, Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maya ki jai, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Morning Jap program ki jai, Amrit Vani ki jai, Samasta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. In today's Namamrita, the importance is given to the chanting, not only chanting, but hearing as well as remembering on the pastimes of any form of the Lord. Now, Lord Krishna, He is the Supreme. He appeared in various forms like Dasavatar as well as other forms. So we can concentrate our mind on any one of them and the pastimes Lord performed in that form. So it can be like for example, He has given here that we can concentrate on the mind of either Lord Krishna or Lord Rama or Lord Narasimhadev, like that. But the best is that we should also hear about the form and the pastimes from the pure devotees or the senior devotees or even the devotees of equal rank. And more we hear about the pastimes, it will be possible for us also that while chanting, we can concentrate more on the pastimes and the form of the Lord. As it is said that Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Sumaranam. So these three are very important that we chant, and whatever we chant, we hear each and everything, every word of mantra, and also concentrate on the form of the Lord. The best is that we chant and concentrate on Lord Krishna, who is the supreme, who is all attractive. And this is the only way that it has been shown by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that whenever we chant, we clear our heart of the sinful reactions, which is dusted by sinful reactions and is contaminated. And by cleaning that, by chanting Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Ultimately, we get purified and we have a chance to go back home, back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. In Prabhupada's quote today, some of the persons who were actually going in for distribution of the books, etc., but at the same time, they were also serving or working somewhere. So their complaint was that their job is Maya, because it was not connected to any Krishna consciousness. But here, Prabhupada explains to them that whatever work you do for Krishna, that itself is Krishna conscious, and then therefore it is not Maya. Anything used in Krishna consciousness is a real renouncement. Hare Krishna. Now here in Prabhupada's Leela Amrita, when Prabhupada was traveling by train going to Jhansi, so this time, after having failed in all sorts of business, what he wanted to do, he has ultimately taken to only preaching work. And now he found that in Jhansi, more and more people, especially from the better class, like the doctor were there, the university chief was there, and all that, they were interested and invited Prabhupada to please come frequently or come and stay here. Even their Dr. Shastri, who had just started the pharmaceutical company in Ayurveda, he invited him that you come and stay with me, and then you can preach here so that more and more people will get the advantage and become in Krishna consciousness. Let us see as to what happens, because in Jhansi also ultimately he fails. Hare Krishna. In today's Bhagavad Gita, sage Maitreya is explaining to Vidura, no, O mighty armed Arjuna, according to the Vedanta, there are the 5 causes for the accomplishment of election. Now here Lord Krishna is saying, in Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada explains like that, a question may be raised that since any activity performed must have some reaction, how is it that the person in Krishna consciousness does not suffer or enjoy the reactions of the work? The Lord is citing Vedanta philosophy to show how this is possible. He says that there are 5 causes for all activities, and for success in all activity, one should consider these 5 causes. Sankhya means the stock of knowledge, and Vedanta is the final stock knowledge. The ultimate control is invested in the super soul, as it is stated in the Bhagavad Gita, Sarvasya Chaham Hriday Sanivishto. So he is engaging everyone in certain activities by reminding him of his past actions, and Krishna conscious acts done under his direction from within yield no reaction either in this life or in the life after death. So therefore, we should be in Krishna consciousness so that we don't have and keep on chanting or worshipping the Lord Krishna so that we are not affected by any sinful reactions. Hare Krishna. Now here in Srimad Bhagavatam, the great sage Maitreya is explaining to Vidura that Prithu Maharaj, who was the king, also who was the incarnation of the Lord himself. So all the devtas, demigods, were coming and presenting offering their presents. So in this case, Kuver presented the great king Prithu with a golden throne, and the demigod Varuna presented him with an umbrella that constantly sprayed the particles of water and was as brilliant as moon. So similarly, he was enjoying all the gifts which were being offered from not only demigods, but even by others from different planets. Haribol. Now here, the story of Lord Gopala, who came all the way from Vrindavan to Orissa and gave the witness that the old Brahman had actually agreed to give his daughter to the younger Brahman because of being pleased with his seva. So, on the request of the Brahmins as well as the other people in general, they requested Lord Gopal to remain here in Orissa. And then the king of that area, he was also much impressed by having the darshan of Gopal, and therefore he constructed a very good, beautiful temple, which is known as Sakshi Gopal temple. And you will find that whenever we go to Jagannath Puri, all while returning from there, this Sakshi Gopal temple comes on the way. And we get blessed by visiting and having darshan of Lord Gopal. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram.